Hey now, everybody, and welcome to this week's Market Minutes. Happy 4th of July weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you all have big plans for the weekend. If you are in the market for a new home, track the market to get a sense of value of your current home, or just love looking at houses as much as you know we do. You know this is the show for you. Let's do this. All right. Well, it's a weird week in the market. It's July 4th weekend. You do need to be a little bit crazy to put your property on the market this particular week. Of all the new stuff out there, there's only really a few new listings. Most of the stuff is holdovers from previous weeks. I've been telling you about those. I really think there's an opportunity out there to grab some of this stuff that's been sitting for a week or two and really make a deal and find yourself a great property without competition. I know that's relieving to hear, but be a pariah out there. Hey, everyone's going to be out hanging out, drinking cocktails this weekend with friends and family. It's a great time to get in there with a lower offer that they may be more willing to jump on. So that's my tip of the week. Hitting the market this week, 5139 Newport Avenue. This is in Westgate area, Bethesda, just off River Road, walkable to the Friendship Heights area. Now, this is a split foyer. So when you walk in the door, you either go up to the main level and the bedrooms or down to the basement. I know that's nobody's dream, but we always talk about with these split levels and split foyers, there is big opportunity in these houses. They do offer more square footage than your typical box colonial. And this one's no exception. Really good main level space, nice sized living room, like the dining room. The kitchen totally needs to be redone, but it's a great footprint. You could put a huge island in that kitchen, change that formal dining room to more of a all-purpose eating area, and all of a sudden you have a really, really good sized living area for a house this close to the DC border. Now you do have to put up with the bedrooms being on that main level as well, but they are well sized and the bathrooms are well sized. So, you can put your touch on this and really get some nice finishes at a decent budget with this starting on the lower end for the area. Downstairs, you get a great rec room and another bedroom and bath, along with a garage and some storage space. Overall, really great space for the budget. If you are or have the stomach for a project, I definitely suggest checking this one out this weekend. I don't expect it to go over list price. All right, staying in Bethesda, over in Kenwood Park. I don't really want you to buy this house, but I do want to show you some pictures of it because it's pretty interesting. And this should be a fun show today for the holiday. 6100 Highborough Drive in Kenwood Park is now on the market at just under $1.5 million. It started just a couple weeks ago at over $1.8 million, which is an interesting way to go about pricing. You know, a little British and Tudor on the outside, but all Tony Montana on the inside. Check out some of the finishes in this foyer. Hey, I don't hate the kitchen. The kitchen looks kind of cool. Have you ever seen a retrofit glass walled elevator in a residential home? Well, there it is. It's pretty cool looking. It looks like made for time travel. House does have an amazing pool in the back. Uh, I'm not even going to go through the rest of this house, other than check out the primary bath finishes. They are something. That's it, just for funsies. Let's go look at some houses maybe you want to buy. All right, let's roll on out to Potomac for this last house. This is a great Potomac location. 8320 Snug Hill Lane. That's just off of Democracy. This is one of those that I feel like probably should attract some Bethesda buyers who aren't seeing what they want to see at their $1.6 million budget in Bethesda. This is super easy to get downtown Bethesda, and you get everything you don't get in Bethesda. You get a large lot, expanded house. Starting off, this the whole back of this house was expanded out. So this whole sunroom and breakfast room you see off the kitchen is all added space. Love how they open that up to the kitchen. Nicely done kitchen renovation. Definitely looks not cheap and well done. I love the size of the family room off that space as well. You get an office on that main level, as well as a formal living room. Massive deck off the back. I mean, like football field size, but it makes sense given the great yard below. Really digging the main level flow of this house. Upstairs, you've got a really nice size primary, great primary bath. Yes, it's travertine. It's a little bit of the older style, but it was not cheap and is really well done. Great secondary bedrooms and bathroom, and then even more great livable space down in the basement. Again, I think this is one of those ones where, if you look at what else you can get for 1516, even in close in Potomac, it really compares well and is in a really fabulous location. If you couldn't tell, I really like this house, and it's been on the market for 8 days now. I'm sure someone's going to snatch it up, but again, good opportunity. Go take a look at this one and make a deal here. I think this is one of those unique ones you don't find every day. All right, we got JT this week to tell us about a few things in Kensington and Chevy Chase. JT, take it away, sir.
Hey, thanks, Aaron. I want to start this week in Kensington. 4516 Dresden hits the market at $1,879,000. It is a new construction house. It's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, about 5,000 finished square feet. The interesting part about this property that I want to bring to your attention is it's on the Parkwood side of Dresden, or Cedar Lane, as it were. And as you know, Parkwood does not have as large of lots, and the numbers just aren't the same coming out of there. As we've seen through this pandemic, new construction has skyrocketed in this neighborhood. Most specifically, there was one property that was backing to the park on Parkwood Drive on a very nice lot that eclipsed 1.9 million, which is a huge number for that neighborhood. Now, the other new constructions in the neighborhood are starting to reach up in price as well. As we're going through this shift in the market, this will be super interesting to watch to see if they get this real premium price. It's only a 6,500 square foot lot, but again, it does look perfectly on trend. I think it's just going to be very interesting to watch where this goes because, as we've been telling our clients, a lot of buyers aren't as aggressive as they were during the peak pandemic. And I'm not sure that this watermark is going to hold in Parkwood. We'll just have to wait and see. Heading inside the Beltway, we come to 7701 Chatham Road in Chevy Chase. It's section 4, hitting the market at 1.4 million. This is a classic 1934 colonial with 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. Overall, it's just a crisp classic Chevy Chase colonial with nice big windows. You have the cozy fireplace in the living room. The kitchen's been updated with stainless steel and granite. They have a breakfast nook in the kitchen as well. The previous owner had done a 2-story addition off the side of the house. And what that did is it created a great family room behind the fireplace in the living room. And then upstairs, it also expanded the primary suite. What's really important about this is it created the second living space on the main level, which is so highly coveted in this location. Houses built in this era and in this location don't generally have a ton of living space on the main level. So that expansion was really key. Once you go upstairs, you have 3 bedrooms with the expanded primary suite. And I really love how they've kept to the original style of this home with this expansion, with the architectural windows. And then going upstairs, you have a 3rd level with another bedroom, which you guys know I'm just a sucker for. The basement is fine. It's cozy. It's good for a rec room or for kids to go and play and watch movies with their friends. The backyard is nicely situated. It has a nice hardscape to it, but not overly large. I do think that the existence of the second living space on the main level and the garage and that larger primary suite is going to bring a lot of buyers to this. 1.4 million seems perfectly on trend for what the market is bearing at this point. I don't think it goes crazy. I don't think it's going to go well over asking price, but I do think it finds a buyer even over this holiday weekend. Another really interesting one to watch. That's all I got for you this week. Back to you, Aaron.
All right, thank you, JT, and thank you all for tuning in. If you're not already doing so, give us a follow at Jeweler Burton on Facebook or Instagram. If you know anybody who's getting in the market and could use some help, please reach out. You know we'd appreciate it. Have an amazing, fun weekend, everybody. We're going to work a little bit, but we're also going to hang out by the pool. If you got real estate questions, you are welcome to come up to us, and we're always happy to chat. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you next week. Later.